and welcome to James Green's English classroom. This is an online school, and we have multiple classes. We have one class every day at 13 UTC, and then sometimes more or less other classes. Today, the first teacher is around.
She's having internet issues.
I think ma'am is getting internet issue. So, Mr. Ramesh, sir, you can proceed.
Okay.
And
this is James Green's English class, and today I think James is absent. That's the reason I'm taking this class now. And this Ramesh Devi from the fall. And before starting our class, I'd like to read out our general guidelines, which we need to follow inside this Zoom call. And I think some members are new here. That's why I like to read out some general guidelines. First guideline, we have introduce yourself, or we need to introduce ourselves here, saying our name and country. And second guideline, we need to summarize the person who speak before us, and they are before you, and then we need to check it with him or with her, our understanding. And another point, we have to put our views on the given topic. We need to separate ourselves from that person, and then we can give our own views. And another guideline we have here, we need to turn on our camera while speaking. It's good to turn on our camera while speaking. And last line we need to say anyone else or anybody else to give the floor to other person. So I just finished our general guidelines, which we follow inside this class. And I hope everyone, you got me. And if you are unclear about our general guidelines, then you can ask me, or other members also can tell you about these general guidelines. So today's topics I like to discuss with members here: language skills. So generally, what are the language skills? And possibly we discuss all language skills. If not possible, then at least one skill, I think listening skill, we discuss this in detail. So first of all, I would like to give just general ideas of language skills. Language skills are those skills we use them in our communications, and then we get message or we deliver message through our words, and we use different articulators to give or to deliver the content or our main message to audience. And to make communication very clear, very easy and understandable, we need to have better language skills. And for that, we need to practice a lot. And I like to point out 4 language skills here: listening, reading, speaking, and then writing. So anybody, can you summarize me?
Hello all. From your topic introduction, I have come to know that today's topic is about language. We need to treat language as a skill. So the basics of any language is our ability to listen to whoever is speaking and then to speak in response to it.
Excuse me, Mohammed. So can you introduce yourselves to other members, your name and country?
Yes, exactly. My name is Muhammad Iqbal Bajwa, and I am from Pakistan. And I guess I am attending 3rd or 4th session, previously with James as a host.
Thank you. Now you can go it.
Anybody else?
Oh, you need to check with me, saying, is this correct or am I correct?
Am I correct?
Ramesh? You can say Ramesh.
Ramesh.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
Sorry,
you got me
it
correct.
is a very okay.
You got me correct. You are 100% right.
Thank you.
Now you can express your views on language skills.
Yes, exactly. Sorry. Yes, exactly. Language is a skill. We need to understand all the aspects of language, what word communicate, what message to the reader. We all need to understand it. We need to understand that by saying must, it will be obligatory for the other to do. By saying should, the one should do it on moral grounds. So every term and every word affects the message, the content of the message. So it is actually like a skill. Like we use other things, other tools of like graphic designing and others. We need to use the tool of language carefully to deliver our message effectively, especially when we talk about business writing. So every word matters at that point. So it becomes a sophisticated skill when we see it from business point of view. So this is my opinion on language is a skill topic. So what should I say now at the end? Anybody else? Your voice, yeah. Mute.
Yeah, anybody else you can say.
And anybody else?
I'm waiting for someone to summarize. Muhammad, please. You have the floor now.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me, friends?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's better for us if you turn on your camera while you're speaking.
All right, I'll try.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Sorry, I'm new to this. I'm new to this app, so I don't know how to use. I just created this ID and just joined your chat because somebody shared your ID.
Okay, wait, I'll tell you some guidelines. We
All
have
right.
first guideline here. Introduce yourself, saying your name and country.
All right.
And then summarize the person who speak before you. And here, Muhammad. And third guideline, check it with him or with her, with him. And fourth guideline, put your views on the given topic. Our topics are language skills. And at the end, you need to say anyone else. I think you got me.
I'm gonna start with the introduction first. So my name is Wasim, and I'm come from Pakistan. The state is Sindh. So as one of my friends gave me your ID to join, and about language skills. So as we can say, every there are a lot of languages, but English is an international language, and I'm really interested in. That's why I joined this Zoom meeting.
Excuse me, Wasim. Please excuse me. So did you hear Muhammad? Did you hear Muhammad? Did you listen to Muhammad?
I heard before.
Oh, then you need to summarize him. Okay? Summarize him. What he said.
He was talking about the language. That language is a skill, and to deliver any message, we should be trying to speak in any language.
Please, Wasim. First, you need to summarize Muhammad. Okay? What Muhammad said, and then you need to check is this correct or not with him, and then only you can express your views. Is it clear to you?
All right. Yeah, I got you. Okay, let him speak so that I can say it was right. Yeah.
Directly, you can say Muhammad. Say Muhammad, and then speak to him.
Baja, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very clearly.
Yeah. So, brother, how are you doing? And tell me something.
Wasim, actually, rule is that I have already discussed. I give my view on this topic, and you need to summarize it. You need to tell the people that I have heard this from Iqbal. Have you heard this that time?
I'll join you later, Mama. I'll join you later. I'm my brother calling right now, so I'll join later.
Okay. No, take time. Take time.
Thank you guys for accepting me.
So anybody is there who listen to Muhammad, and you need to summarize Muhammad. Gloria, please turn on your camera, and then you can speak here.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, please. Can you turn on your camera?
James is sending messages in chat. If one can give attention to him. Host or co-host. Yeah.
Can you repeat what is the question? What need speaking? Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat how is the question? How need speaking?
Is this your first time? Is this your first time to be in this Zoom meeting?
My internet is going. Please, could you repeat the question? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Could you repeat the question, please?
Oh, okay. First, I'll read out general guidelines here, and then you can speak. First, introduce yourself, saying your name and country, summarize the person who is speak before you and take it with him or with her and put your views on the given topic, and at the end say anyone else. These are the general guidelines. So you can begin with your introduction.
Okay, thank you so much. I am from Ecuador, the Latin America, but at the moment I am in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I'm sorry, my internet is going. I am at the moment in Green Bay, Wisconsin for improve my ability in English. This I think is the good opportunity here is because in my where I am stay right now is the family nobody is speaking. No, no
Excuse me,
speak
please.
Spanish.
Excuse me. So did you listen to Muhammad? Did you listen to him, Muhammad?
I'm sorry, I don't what is the meaning, Mama?
Muhammad
I
is the
didn't-
person who spoke before you.
It is me. Gloria, have you heard me?
I'm sorry, no. It's break out. It's break out. I hear the break out for that reason I can understand you.
So
Sorry.
Gloria, you need to wait for some time and then you understand our general rules, guidelines here inside this class, and then you can speak later, okay? Is it okay?
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Welcome. So I'm waiting for someone who can summarize Muhammad. If you have listened to him. Okay, I'd like to summarize Muhammad. And Muhammad, you talked about a skill, language skill, and you talk about it. Language skill is a skill. Actually, this is a tool, and this is like graphic designing, and it's very important, especially in business communication. And is this correct, Muhammad?
You are 80% correct.
Oh,
but
thank you.
I just compare it with the skill of graphic designing. I didn't say it is like graphic designing because it is a totally different skill. I compare it because as we use different tools in graphic designing, so we also use tools in language. So these are two different things, but yes, they work like same, and especially when it comes to business writing. You are actually right.
Okay, thank you, Muhammad.
Thank
you very much. So if you are new here and you have just joined our Zoom call, then we have the topics here, language skills, and we have general guidelines here. If you are new and if you are confused with our general guidelines, our first guideline is here, introduce yourself, saying your name and country. Second guideline, we have summarize the person who speaks before you. Third one is take it with him or with her. And fourth one, we have put your views on the given topic. And another one is turn on your camera while you are speaking. And then last one is say anybody else to finish, okay, your view. So again, you have the floor now. Anybody, you can talk on the given topic about language skills. Okay. with your introduction?
May I try?
Yeah, you can, but if you can, please turn on your camera.
My English, my internet is not stable. For that reason, I can turn my camera, but my voice is weak. You don't understand me what I said. Sorry about that.
Yeah, but now I can hear you very, very clearly.
Uh, I don't have any problem for turning my camera, but sometimes my internet is weak. We don't understand each other. You hear me,
Okay, yeah, I
Ramash?
got you now. You can go it, please.
Uh-huh. Okay, thank you very much for giving me opportunity.
Shakawa, you
Ramash,
muted yourself. Okay.
I am. You hear me? I am audible.
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you very
Okay,
clearly.
okay. Thank you. Okay. This is Kawa from Syria. For your topic, I want to share my opinion about that. I think language skill depend on several things. For my opinion, actually, learning skill have good. When you you should be good speaker. Improve your skill in order to be a good speaker in language. So, for example, for me, in my opinion and in my experience in English, I think I am a good listener. All the time, I try to listen everything I listen.
Oh, we lost Kawa. Kawa was speaking and he was saying, good to be a good speaker, we need language skills. And Kawa was a
Hello.
good.
Hello.
Okay, you can continue, please.
I am back. So sorry, I said my internet is not suitable. About for that, I don't able to turn on my camera.
That's okay.
Thank you very much, Ramesh. This is my journey. This is my experience about learning and how to be a good communicator and improve your English. I think my English, I try all the time, listen in broadcast, listen in song, video, television, film, all the time I listen. I watch all the material English all the time, and I try to interact when I interact and make a conversation, make a practice in English. It's good for me. It's improve my skill in language, and also I try read even all opportunity I have to read some book, some science book, magazine, newspaper. I think the four skill involve and relevant about your improve your skill. When you try, listen, make a practice in English, uh, contact in English, listen in English. speak in English, read in English, all the environment you're in English, you should, and in the short term, you be able to raise your English in language, and this is my journey about how to improve and raise your skill in language. This is my opinion about that, and thank you very much for giving the opportunity and speak what I have and I want to share with you. This is my journey. Thank you very much. This is it for me, for raising my skill.
So can you say anybody else?
Yeah. Back to group. Anyone else?
Ramesh, this is Nelly from Germany. I have a technical issue. I would like I had planned to be host for your class, but my internet is very bad. And I would like to be co-host now. So if you could appoint me that role, then I can admit people to your classroom.
Okay, but how can I do that?
You go to participants.
Yes.
And then click on the 3 dots next to my name.
Yes. And then?
And then there should be a menu, make co-host.
Make host or co-host?
Co-host, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is this correct?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'm waiting for another member to summarize Kawa.
I'd like to try. Kawa, you were saying that for you it's very important in your journey of learning English. It was very important to read lots of different things or watch, read, hear, listen to. Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah. And for more that addition, I try to interact with people and try to make a practice contact with people. By interacting with people, you can improve your skill in any language.
Okay, so the thing that's really important to you is to really engage with people, to have a dialogue with other people in this foreign language. And that's the most helpful.
Right. Yeah, right. Exactly. You get me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I would like to change the topic. Is the group ready for a different topic?
Yes, of course, I have no issue, because more or less everyone has the same opinion that language is a skill. So we can try for.
Okay, so I would just like to say that I'm happy to be here. And to see people in the class, some new people I haven't met before. Muhammad Iqbal, Gloria Falcon, Diana. That's new names to me. And also Kava and Liz and James, Ramesh, Asil, Solom, who I know well. And yeah, I'm supposed to teach after this class, and I'm nervous, or my internet is really bad today, and that was really stressful for me for the last 30 minutes. So I'm still feeling bad about that. I don't know if it's fixed yet, so no idea. Yeah. I wonder if anyone else is feeling a bit nervous right now. Anyone else?
Yes, hi. I'm Diana here. Yeah. Thank you. I'm Diana from Indonesia, and I would like to summarize what Nelly speech or what Nelly spoke. Yeah. And thank you because you mentioned my name. I'm so happy to be here, you know. And about your speech, you said that you are so happy to be here. And then you mentioned my name. I was so happy about that. Yeah. For sometimes I couldn't join this class actually. And you said also you were a little bit nervous because you had a connection issue. I think it was natural for us as a as a learners or even as a teacher. Yeah, I think so. Am I right,
Yeah.
Miss Nelly?
Mhm.
Thank you. And now I would like to talk a little bit about language skill. Yeah, in my opinion, actually, language skill is very important for us as a tool to communicate with people. You see that my experience before I joined some classes, I couldn't speak to many people because I didn't have any any skill due to the communication or even vocabulary, pronunciation. But now I consider I can speak with some people outside abroad from the abroad country, something like that. So I think by having a good skill, this is one of the good tools for us to communicate with people. Thank you. Anyone else?
Yes. Diana, you feel that communication skills are valuable to learn because then you can communicate with many different people. Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay. Nelly, I have a mind read that you
Thank
think
you,
that.
James.
Oh, you're welcome. Nelly, I have a mind read that you think that Diana changed the topic. Is that true?
Yes, that's true.
I believe you. Anyone else?
James, you had a mind read that I think that Diana brought in a different topic than what I was talking about before. Checked with me and you found that it's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And I was curious. I was really curious if Ramesh would pick up on that and if he would, say, well, maybe let's see if somebody else feels similar to Nelly before going back to the topic we had before. And but I also was really happy to hear from Diana. So I was and she's really new to the group, so I didn't really mind so much to go back to the different topic again. So it's still hard for me to listen to Diana or to anyone who talks about that topic because I'm still feeling anxious and a bit unsettled. So and when I feel like that, it's hard for me to listen to others, to people talking about something else. Anyone else?
Nelly, you think that Diana is new to the group, and you were curious about whether Ramesh would notice if she changed the topic or not. And you're glad to hear from Diana.
Mhm.
Sorry,
I-
James, did you say that Nelly considered me as a new member here?
That's what I said.
No, actually, I'm not a new member, actually. Thank you.
I know that. I guess you started participating 4 or 5 months ago, Diana. Yeah?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, a lot of people to keep track of. Keeping track of the group, I think, is a group effort, though. Making, knowing each other is a group activity, not just up to one person. And I know that I have feelings that come up when I see people who I haven't seen in a long time and who may have disappeared. Disappeared is probably not the best word, but I didn't see them or they didn't participate for a long time and I didn't know why. And then they appear, feelings come up. Like Clerky, I see that Clerky, who was an admin in Nahayan's group and participated very regularly. I never heard from her again after I was removed from WEP. And I see her in Discord now for the first time in 4 months. And strong feelings come up just by seeing her name light up in Discord. And I wrote about my strong feelings in Discord just now. I'm going to read what I wrote, which is, "Hello, Clerky. After I invited you to participate in my free English classes for months, you kicked me out of your group, WEP. Then we never heard from you again. You got English for yourself, and everyone else can go straight to hell. That's your meaning of life is a special operation," because that's what her name says in Discord. Life is a special operation. So I'm angry about that. Anyone else?
So Julia, James, you mentioned something about someone who disappeared, and maybe not that specific person only. You mentioned that some people disappear and suddenly they appear, just like someone whom you called Clarky, maybe. You said that she appeared suddenly in the Discord after leaving for a while to another group. Maybe its name is WEP or something like that. And now you feel upset, angry of this appearance of that person. Am I right?
Yeah, just a little bit of a change, which is that I think the anger is always there. The anger is always there, has been there continuously. And it's like I'm reminded of it. I'm reminded how angry I am.
Do you feel sick as well? Your voice is kind of not like
I'm backing
before.
out of this. I'm backing out of this. Goodbye.
You mean I should say anyone else? Anyone else?
This is Ramesh from Nepal. So I'm so sorry to know that James is not fine today, and you are angry with some behavior in the Discord in our meeting with some members.
Can't hear you very well, Ramesh. The sound is low. You said I'm not fine and something.
Yeah, I'm very sorry to know that you are not fine, and you said you are angry with some members, some behaviors of the members, and appeared and disappeared, and in Discord, and you talk about kick out of the member.
No, you didn't understand what I said. I didn't
heard
talk
so.
about. Yeah, I said that I was kicked out.
Oh, you were kick out. You were, not someone.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
kicked out.
Oh, I thought you, some other members who were kicked out. Sorry for that.
No, I was kicked out, and I'm angry about that. Still. And I
Yes.
plan to be, I have a plan to be angry about that forever. I see Rosie is laughing. She thinks it's funny. I plan to be angry about this forever. I'm also angry that you're not doing anything when Aso is summarizing me by talking about my illness, which I'm not talking about. So I have no space here to be summarized because I've got to fight off people like Aso who want to talk about me being sick, but don't want to summarize me. And you're not doing anything about that. So I'm here alone, that's my experience. And you're not even listening to me because you didn't hear me. You heard me say that I'm kicking people out, which is not what I said. So I don't know. I'm fighting for my life, and Rosie is laughing.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that. I couldn't hear you so well, and I misunderstood you, and I tried to summarize you, but I could not summarize you so well and exactly. That's why I lost some points, and I heard some other members were kicked out, but now I got you. Somebody kick out you. Is this correct? James?
Yeah.
Thank you. So, anybody else?
Yes, I am Muhammad Iqbal from Pakistan, and I condemn the act of kicking out Mr. James. I always see him putting all of his efforts in delivering his message, in telling us how to communicate. I attended a few of his sessions, and I found him very pragmatic and very good teacher. And if someone has breached this, I strongly condemn that. Thank you. Anyone else?
Muhammad, you are you like the way James teaches, and you see him as a very pragmatic person, and you condemn, you don't approve of somebody excluding him from a group, from the Worldwide English Practice group.
Exactly. This is morally and ethically very wrong, and we should condemn it together.
You want the whole group to condemn this behavior by those people.
Exactly, you are right.
And James, you were saying that you want to stay angry forever about being mistreated by Clerkipu and other people in VAP, other admins.
I wanted to be heard by Asso. I wanted the fact that I'm angry to be heard by Asso, and I wanted to be able to participate here. But instead, I got tracked. I got hit with Asso's curiosity about my physical health.
You have said something, and you wanted to be heard for what you have said about your anger, and instead Asso was bringing in her own thoughts about her concern about your health. And
heard and joined, but yeah,
you wanted to be heard and joined by someone with a similar experience
without being interrupted,
without somebody changing the topic.
Yeah, and making me a target of their curiosity. Thanks.
Yeah.
May I say something? James, I did concise you before asking about your health. I said what you mentioned. Then I asked.
Well, now it's happening again. I'm being interrupted again. So I'm speaking up to hold the boundaries, and I'm using my words to give you a middle finger, Asso. Middle finger to you and to anyone who wants to interrupt me, silence me, and prevent me from being able to work.
Okay, sorry.
Anyone else?
Yeah, Asso was speaking again. Oh, Rosie, you also want to come in?
But I didn't mean to laugh at you.
There's another interruption. So two people trying to interrupt it. I'm holding the line. I'm holding the boundaries. I have no and no to the interruption. I want to be heard and joined. I don't want to hear excuses. I don't want to hear any explanations that have nothing to do with me.
You want to be heard with what you are saying, James, and you want to someone to join you?
I want somebody to summarize and join me.
You want the summary, someone to work to understand what you're saying, and then make an attempt to join you?
Right, but that's not what I'm getting. I'm getting explanations. So is explaining what she did. Rosie is explaining what she did. It's not a summary of me, and it's not a join of me. It has actually nothing to do with me. It's just an interruption of my work.
both Asso and Rosie try to explain what's going on for them. And it's not related to what's important to you right now. And you don't like being interrupted and not able to work.
Right. And I'm holding the boundary because the teacher is not holding the boundary. So I'm fighting for myself.
Ramesh is not interfering with people talking over you, not summarizing you. He's not blocking people who don't summarize you. He just lets them talk, Ramesh.
Right.
Teacher.
So I'm speaking to protect myself and to protect my subgroup.
And you discover your own agency in this situation where the teacher doesn't defend you or doesn't guarantee that you get summarized by someone. You continue speaking and pointing out what's happening.
Yeah, and it's interesting because I saw Ramesh interrupting other people. At the beginning of the call, it was really irritating to watch Ramesh interrupt people constantly and tell them, you're not summarizing. You have to summarize first. You have to summarize first. But for some reason, when it comes to me, I get treated differently. I don't have the Ramesh's protection.
So you're seeing yourself be treated differently than the other people who where Ramesh was active and asking people to summarize before they bring in their own ideas.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I've observed that as well. And in the beginning, I found it a bit tedious that Ramesh was asking everyone to summarize, and then he dropped that completely. He also dropped it a bit when I was talking, and she left, I think. I forgot her name when I was summarized, but
Diana.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'd like to summarize Nelly.
I'm not done speaking. Ramesh, can I continue?
Sorry.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm annoyed as well. It's a bit frustrating to be in this class. And I also think that VEP shouldn't, the active in VEP shouldn't exclude James. Yeah, no, I'm angry about that. Well, I think that was opening a.
I think Muhammad got dropped. The one person who was joining me got dropped, of course. I'd like to summarize Muhammad.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm done.
Muhammad, I heard you saying that you condemn people for removing me, that you participated in my classes, felt that it was, you liked my style of teaching, and think that it's wrong for people to exclude teachers, people from their groups.
Yes, exactly. This is how I put it.
Nelly, I'm sorry, I interrupted you. I think that was your job to summarize Muhammad, and I'm just kind of confused because of the power vacuum. So I could give it back to you, Nelly. I don't want to interrupt you.
Well, I had summarized Muhammad. I just discovered that when I say I'm angry at VEP for excluding James, I get very nervous saying that because I remember that James doesn't like me to say this. Don't make it about me. It's true. So what's the general thing that I don't like? I don't like that they keep their exclusion process in the dark. I mean, I'm not active in VEP, but I have been a while in the group, and I have never seen them talk about excluding anyone. And in particular, that James, who was really prominent in that group and who had 6-hour classes for a month, or no, 2 months, probably about 2 months, and just removing someone like that and never talking about it, and making a declaration to the group, this is our reasons for removing, that's really very despicable. I really hate that. Anyone else?
So I'd like to summarize Nelly. Nelly, you said our teacher James was kicked out from that group, and you don't like that. Actually, you hate them. Is this correct?
I hate, not apart from James's personal story, I hate if somebody uses someone for 2 months, they let them work for you, and then after that they just dump them, and they don't even make an official declaration. Well, our reason for removing that person who contributed so much is this, and we really regret it, or we are grateful, or whatever, but just silently removing them, that's really bad.
So can I use the word for them for traitor? Because they deceived people.
Yeah.
So, but it's not a perfect word, I think, but I like to use this word traitor, because that's not a good thing. That's a very bad thing and unexpected event.
Dishonest, yeah.
I'm very sorry for today's meeting or class. I lost the track from Diana. Nobody summarized Diana, and then I
Should I change my name to nobody?
And then I was very confused with the sense of topics, today's class topics, and discussions went and went. I couldn't stop anyone because everyone was trying to speak. And we have now only 2 minutes, only 1 minute left. So after this class, Nelly has another class. That's why anybody, if you are interested to talk, then you have the floor, but you need to finish within 1 minute.
Yes, Ramesh said that we can call them traitors. Actually, I don't know the politics of this group or whatever has happened. I even don't know the person who has done it. But yes, we can call them traitor or cheater, and it is very common on online forums to kick someone out to make them prominent, themselves prominent, and this is a very bad and poor tactics. Thank you. Anyone else?
So actually our time is over, and now I'd like to pass this time to Nelly. It's over to Nelly.
Thank you. Thanks for teaching, Ramesh. And yeah, now I'm the teacher, and I will drop James and others. So please direct your dissatisfactions at me and help me become a better teacher. Otherwise, let's just continue the open conversation for 1 hour. And then after that, I'm planning to teach a role play class. Yeah.
I don't like the word traitor, but honestly, when I think about it, it feels easier for me to call people in our group traitors than it does to call like Nahian or Clerky traitors. Like in the last few weeks, there have been some members who have been saying they want to participate in WEP. They want to participate in classes wherever they want. For example, Amira, right? So Amira has studied with me for like 6 months. I teach her children. And then when I ask her not to participate in a group that has kicked me out, she complains. And that feels very strange to me. She doesn't complain about the group kicking me out, but instead complains about me wanting to exclude her from a group that excluded me so that she can participate there. It's very strange. So all the people who want to participate in WEP, I say to you, I have never stopped you from participating in WEP. And I'm angry with you that you don't care. It's a mind read that people don't care about me. It's a mind read, and I'm just angry. I'm angry about what Nellie said, working very hard and then being dumped like garbage. And then people telling me, don't be angry. That is what feels traitorous, actually. People who tell me, don't be angry. They're asking me to betray myself. I'm angry for a reason. And if I were to forget about being angry, I would be betraying myself, which I'm not willing to do. Anyone else?
Yes, James has said that there was a member to whom he was teaching for the last 6 months, and even to her or his children. But when he asked her or him to stop joining the other group who betrayed him, she complained.
Amira.
Yeah, Amira. So this actually hurts, and yes, it hurts when a student to whom you have taught for last 6 months didn't show loyalty with you. This actually hurts because I have been a teacher in a high school, and I could understand the science between student and teacher.
Muhammad?
And yes,
would you finish summarizing, James, and then speak for yourself?
Yes, I have done both in this.
I'm just inviting you to separate the two things. I'm happy if you bring in your own experience, but just quickly check with James if it's good enough, and then move to your own.
Okay, James, was that correct? What I said about
people tell me to not be angry. People are asking me to betray myself, to not be angry when I'm angry.
Exactly. Yes, I missed that point, and now I am adding my opinion on it.
Wait, Muhammad, James just told you what you missed, and could you just briefly summarize what the last part and then go and check again if you understood
Yes,
now.
when he was cheated by a few of members, and he asked her student to leave her group or leave their group. She gave her advice to not show to what other people call, like, don't show reaction to it. So it is like betraying himself and not telling what is the truth. Am I correct to some extent, James?
Is it too much to ask you to ask me? It's because it sounds like you're talking to Nelly about me, and then you check in with me at the last minute. Is it really too much to ask you to talk directly to me? I'm the one who was telling you what it is. I know it sounds like I'm being picky, but it happens all the time. People just don't talk to me, and I wonder if I exist, if I matter in this conversation. Why don't you talk to me?
Yes, I'm telling all the members about this story, because the rule is that we need to explain. Actually,
Yeah.
it is like this.
That's a fault from me, Mohammed. Actually,
Yeah.
when you are working to summarize and understand what James has said, I'm inviting you to talk directly to James and say, James, you have said, or I understand that you, something like that. So the two of you can really build a work on this together. And after that, you speak to the whole group again. It's a bit complicated.
I got it. Yeah, it's a bit complicated. James, sorry if you mind whatever I have said, but I was just trying to understand the rules, and I was talking. Actually, I have grievance on whatever has happened with you, and I show my sympathies with it. And I
Totally,
think,
I see that. I really appreciate that. I see that you're sympathetic, and I see that you're working hard to get the rules, and I feel irritated by the rules, like they get in the way. I would
Well,
I'd rather just, connect with you, and we can be brothers in hating.
Right. Okay. So that sounds, James, like you're satisfied with the summary. It's good enough. So
Yeah.
let's give the floor to Mohammed. Sorry for the delay. Now, please speak to the group and speak about your own experience and how you think about what you heard.
yes, on that situation, I have very clear understanding that a teacher has special special status for students, and they should respect teachers. Anyone, if I will learn something from Nelly, from you, I will definitely not breach you. I will support you on any forum wherever you are breached, wherever you are kicked off or disrespected. I would definitely support you. It is my moral duty to support you. I will never say like you need to be diplomatic, you need not to show your anger. Why don't you show? You must show. Positivity has a limit. I believe in that. We should remain positive, but not to the extent where we are breached, and treated like subservient. So this is my understanding, and for that I'm showing my sympathies, and I'm showing that if ever I have to support somewhere, Mr. James, I will definitely do. Up to you. Anyone else like?
Mohammed, you feel that it's like a moral duty to support the teacher? Like if you work with someone and they're a teacher, you feel like it's your duty to kind of support them or defend them in whatever platform they appear or are criticized or attacked or treated unfairly?
Yes, it is duty. This is more precise answer. it feels very bad when one doesn't support you where you need the most.
I have a mind read I want to check with Kawa. Kawa, I have a mind read that you are active and participate in Nahayan's group. Is that true?
For me, I participate sometimes, but we have some something like when teacher Banita participate, I participate with her, but I don't active nowadays because I am busy nowadays. I have a extra job I do. For that reason, I am weak participating in general for 3, 4, or 5 day for this platform exactly. I don't participate regularly.
Okay, Kava, for a mind read check, we usually just answer with a yes or no.
No,
Would you-
nowadays I don't participate active in that group because
Okay, that's all.
nowadays.
Thank you. And
okay.
Kava, thanks. And in general, James has the floor right now, so he will process the information he has gotten from you, and then when he says anyone else, you can come in and talk more about that if you like.
May I summarize, Mr. James, about what they said?
Wait until he has digested the information he just got, please. Okay?
No problem. Okay.
So.
Okay, yeah. So no, you don't participate, Kawa. I believe you. Anyone else?
May I try summarize you, Mr. James?
Yeah, Kava, you can, but would you wait a moment? I'd just like to check in with James. How do you feel about your mind read check?
Okay, no problem. Go ahead.
Would you like to take a moment to see James? Would you like to check in with yourself? How you feel about it?
Okay. Sounds good.
I don't know. Kawa said a whole bunch of things that don't make any sense. He said 4 or 5 days. What he said was that the reason he doesn't participate is because he's busy. He didn't say he doesn't participate because it's morally wrong to support a group which kicked you out, and I'd like to, I care about that. He said, personally, it's an inconvenience for me to participate, which to me implies that if he had the free time, he would continue participating there as normal. So that maybe that's another mind read I'd like to check. So Kawa, if you had, I might have another mind read that if you had more free time, you would like to participate in Nahian's group. Is that true?
For me, sometimes because I have a teacher, Banita, there. I follow her about what
Kava? Would you just say
reason,
yes or no to James's question? You can try to summarize the question first if you're unsure if you understand the question.
Yeah. Mr. Green, you said for me, you have Mandarin when you have free time you participate in Nahyani group. Yes, I got you. Am I right?
That was my question. Yeah.
And now,
May I
Kawa,
answer your question?
just say yes or no. Is it true that you want to participate in the class when you have free time, or no, is it not
Yes.
true? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So we're back to James and to digesting the new information or the confirmation.
I believe Kawa.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Green, for your believing me, for your trust me.
I don't trust you. I feel further away from you. I feel like you're a kind of traitor who doesn't care about teachers, who just uses teachers for your own selfish purposes. And if they get hurt or abused, you don't care at all. And you kind of demonstrated that. I don't know who this other teacher is, Bonita, but it sounds like you would do the same thing, that if WEP treated them poorly, you wouldn't care and you would move on to the next teacher. It seems like it's like students from hell.
And just pointing out that, James, you're saying you're addressing Kawa directly, but what I see happening is that you have the floor and you're speaking to the whole group, not just to Kawa. Kawa, would you wait until James has finished speaking before?
Okay.
Because
so my experience of students like Kawa is that they will continue doing whatever they want until you discover it, and then they have a mountain of urge to speak. They will stay silent about what they're doing forever. But if I talk about it, then suddenly there is this urge to defend themselves, of course, because they understand what they're doing is wrong, and they want to protect their image in the group. That's why Aso wanted to speak when I was speaking. That's why Rosie wanted to speak when I was speaking. But they don't actually come in to the group and talk about what's important to them. It's so sinister. It's so appalling. I hate having students like this. I feel like it's like torture. It's like, I feel like I've been dealing with this for months. Students who are like, just tell me how I can get away with doing all the things I want and ignore you as much as possible. James, please teach me how to ignore your needs as much as possible, right? That's what we get from like Nargiz and Amira and of course Shafani. People who say things like, just, I just want to know what's allowed so that I can do things that serve me and won't get me kicked out. I don't care if you get kicked out. You could get kicked out from every place in the planet. Who cares? But what I want to know is, can I take another English class? Is there another free English class somewhere on the planet for me?
so it's a fact that you have such students and that you're welcoming them? How do you feel about yourself welcoming such students in your class?
I'm not sure I am welcoming them. I don't feel welcoming towards Kawa. I don't feel welcoming towards Nargiz and Amira. The fact that we're in the same digital room doesn't mean that I'm welcoming them. For me, welcoming is an emotional experience of feeling open towards someone, feeling connected to them.
And that's not true.
No, I don't feel welcoming towards Ahmed. I feel like there's constant, yeah, so he's on the board of directors. So what? It's constant, it's like a constant war of communication. I don't feel welcoming towards him.
So how do you feel about taking actions or not taking actions that brings you in the same digital spaces? The students and you.
I'm not thinking about my students anymore. I'm thinking about just you right now, Nelly.
James, may I summarize you?
What's the matter? You don't like being silenced? You like to speak sometimes? Huh?
Yeah, I want to defend myself about.
You want to defend yourself?
Eligible. Yeah.
Why not just sit there in silence?
About what you eligible.
Why not just sit there in silence? Like you wouldn't you like me to sit back in silence and just be mute in WEP forever? Why don't you do the same thing? Just sit there in silence as I talk about you, and you can't defend yourself. You can't speak about your side.
No, I want
with that. Isn't that what you would like
what you said about?
Isn't that what you'd like? That's what you've been doing for me in WP. Do you go to your classes and say, "Hey, I'm here to speak up for James, who was removed"? No,
yeah,
you say it's totally fine. Just forget about him. But in my case, I want to defend myself. That's what you're saying right now.
James,
and I'd like to say
about WA. Sorry, Nelly.
Cover.
I want to.
I'm trying to teach this class, and I'd
because
like
I have right
everyone to be silent right now.
What they? Sorry.
I'd like to say something. I'd like to say something. I'm not gonna let you speak.
My right to defend myself about what
I'm not giving you the right to defend yourself right now because I'm following
he eligible about something we don't have.
I'm gonna mute
for me,
you
I am not
enemy
for anyone.
Talking.
Why he said? I think how
I don't want.
He said
I'm gonna keep talking over you.
Not acceptable
I'm not
about
okay
the
with
said.
my classroom being averted from the structure I want to keep up. James has been working on one subgroup, on one perspective on the issue, and I don't want to go right now to an exactly opposing perspective on the issue. You may come in with your perspective at a different point in time, but not right now. Right now, I want to stay with James's perspective, and I want to give more space until the group feels ready to change the topic.
When
James hasn't
he
said
don't
anyone
welcome,
else.
it's up to him, because
If
this
you
is a
don't want to,
classroom.
if you don't want to stay silent and wait till this subgroup has finished their work, you can leave this classroom. But I don't want you to speak right now.
Why I don't can defend myself about the he said about me? Because
you will be able to speak, but not now, because right now that would be a clash of two opinions, two perspectives. James says one thing, you say something that's opposite, and I don't want those two things to clash together. I want the opinion that James has brought in to be summarized and joined by somebody else who feels similarly. I want to give some space to that perspective. That's how I organize my classroom. And anyone who's not okay with that, they may leave. But I'm not inviting them to speak right now.
I want to leave.
Sure.
I want to leave.
All right.
As I was saying, I feel more connected to my alienation with you, Nellie, because I feel it's difficult to work with you. And I've been working with you for a long time. And the fact that even after years of working with you, I find it still difficult to work with you, that's more interesting to me. So you asked me, how do I feel welcoming people into digital spaces that I feel alienated from? I feel good about it, because what am I going to do? Ignoring it doesn't make it go away. Ignoring you and ignoring the difficulties in working with you does not make those difficulties go away. I bring those difficulties with me wherever I go. So why not welcome them? Anyone else?
So I'm inviting the group to summarize what James has said, and just the point where he ended. And you don't have to yet know if you have a similar experience as James has, but it's good to just try and understand what the person has spoken before you. If we keep a long silence, it's harder for everyone to continue and build on the conversation. So.
I want to give I want to summarize myself. I want to abbreviate what I said, which is, Nellie, I struggle to work with you. I find it difficult to work with you. But I'm happy that I continue to show up to work with you, to learn about what it is that I find so difficult, and to learn about how I can make it less difficult for myself, to take agency in my relationship of working with somebody who's willing to work with me. Anyone else?
This is Rosa from Mexico. James, you said that it's a little hard for you to work with Nelly. Although that you have a lot of time working with her, and you are trying to work that part. That's correct?
Yeah, because if I just cut Nellie out of my life, it doesn't make those difficulties go away. The difficulties are things inside of me that I struggle with. And if I take away the person from my life, it doesn't make my life easier. It actually makes my life harder, because then I don't have the opportunity to learn about what is difficult for me and think about and find creative solutions to make things easier for myself.
And you believe that the solution is not to cope with Nelly.
To what? Cup?
Or
Cup
finish
with Nelly?
with Nelly, or don't work with Nelly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, cut. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
The best is work with this feeling that you have inside and try to find a solution.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes.
The floor is yours, Rosa. And I'd like to invite you to turn on your camera if you can.
Okay. Yep. Hi.
Thanks. Hello.
Hello. I can understand a little, and I think it's a little hard to work with the people if you are having some troubles with them. In my case, I think it's really hard to work with the people if we don't have I don't know if it's something in common or if we are having a lot of troubles. But also, like James, if it's something is important for me, it will be a stay there and try to find the troubles. Maybe I do something similar. Someone else?
Rosa, you think it's very difficult to work with people who you don't have something in common with, or who you're not getting along with.
Yes,
But
I think it's very hard.
sometimes you will. Sometimes you'll work with people who you find to be difficult to work with.
That's correct.
Back to the group.
Anyone wants to pick it up? One wants to speak? Step on the floor.
Oh, I want to summarize Kawa. I think Kawa said that he would like to defend himself, and that if he can't defend himself right away, he'd rather not work here at all. And so he chose to leave. And that feeling comes up for me quite often. For example, towards you, Nellie, it's been strong in the last 24 hours. There's a part of me that would like to either have you agree with me or not work with you at all. It's very attractive. I don't know why. I don't know if there's, maybe I think that it will push. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's like, I think that it will push you towards agreeing with me. I don't know why I believe that.
Yeah. Do you have any evidence for that belief?
No. I guess what it does is it blocks me, prevents me from knowing how angry I am about someone not agreeing with me. Anyone else?
And I'd like to invite the silent subgroup in. And if possible, would you summarize James? And then just bring whatever you have been holding in silence. Gloria, Amans, Sita, Rosie, Aso, Liz, Mark, Ramesh.
Aso?
Hey. Would you summarize James?
I guess he said something about you, Nelly.
Talk directly to James and he'll help you.
Oh, well, I won't talk to him directly because he feels upset from me. Okay, James, you said that you got something about Nelly, that she's just agreeing with you, just not to make
Exact
you
opposite.
angry.
Exact opposite. Exact opposite. She is not agreeing with me.
She's not agreeing.
Nellie is not agreeing with me, and I'm very angry about that. And sometimes
You said it is difficult to work with her, right?
Yes, and sometimes I fantasize that cutting her out and not working with her anymore at all will encourage her to agree with me.
Get you. Yeah. Just talking about.
Would you just try to summarize that, Asa?
Yeah, he said that she keeps...
And talk to James, please, even if it's difficult.
Jamesy said that she keeps disagreeing with you, but maybe she thinks that if you might kick her out, and
No.
that is why you make her agreeing with you.
No, she doesn't think that I'll kick her out. I think I'd like to kick her out. I think I would like to kick her out as a way of encouraging her.
Mm. You like to kick her out, you mean?
To encourage her.
To agree with you.
Yes, to encourage her to agree with me.
Yeah. This is what you said before, the seriousness of the Germany. Maybe you can't get along with her because of that.
It's very real. This is not the only place where this happens. This is like the encouragement. This is like the democracy that the United States spreads everywhere. This is the encouragement that we offer at the barrel of a gun. It's not real encouragement.
Is it just like motivation? Like?
It's not. See, it's a really warped idea of how to make allies. It's actually a way to make enemies, not allies. You're silent, which tells me you don't know what I'm talking about. And
no, I get you.
You keep saying that you get me.
Just like this is just like the protocol or the way of the whole United States that want to separate everywhere, that you just return to that idea of making people agreeing with you rather than disagreeing with you. Just like pulling the gun, you said?
Yeah. It makes it really difficult for people to agree with me. Yeah. If I force people to agree with me, it makes it harder and harder for people to agree with me.
What do you like? Do you like people to agree with you?
I don't want you to ask me a question. I want to see if you could just once summarize me without telling me that you agree and without asking me a question which is unrelated. I'm working as hard as I can with you, Aso, to see if you can get me, but you keep fighting me. You keep fighting me and telling me
No, I'm not. I'm just considering you over and over.
You're not, though.
Yeah, so you're mixing. It's really easy to mix your own opinion and your own thoughts with the summary. And I'm asking you to just focus on the summary, then check, and then go off for yourself. And it takes some practice. So James has told couple of times what he wants to be heard for, and do you still want to try to summarize that?
Yeah.
Okay. Speak to James and ask him if it's correct when you have said what you heard, what you understood.
Yeah. Okay, James, you said that you find it hard to find people, to oblige people to agreeing with you, right?
No. If I force people, it makes it hard for them.
If you force people, you find it harder for them, not for you, right?
Yeah, for me too.
So is the floor to me now. Can I say something? If you don't mind.
Good enough?
Yeah, good enough.
Good enough. So take it away in the floor.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask you if you don't mind, James. Do you feel like
So please talk to the whole group. You can say I have a question to James, but don't expect him to answer. It's just you're speaking to the whole group. That's how this conversation
I'm
is
doing
organized.
that, yeah, in front of the group. I'm just asking. Okay, I will make it a general question, not specific to James. I don't see that people. I see that people should say and express their own ideas and to agree or disagree. This is something for their will. It is not something that they are obliged to agree someone so that they just don't like to make him feel upset. They have the right to say something about their own ideas and what they like to say. This is my own idea, to express their opinions. This is their right, whether the other person would be upset or not. This is the difference of viewpoints I see.
I think that's a good join.
Okay. I don't know if he would agree or would be upset or would he kick me out even. I don't care. Okay, thank you. Anyone else?
Yeah, anyone else want to speak? In particular, I'm inviting the silent subgroup. Would anyone summarize what you heard Aso say? And then speak to the whole group about your experience of being here or what's important to you right now in being here.
This is Ramesh from Nepal. I'd like to summarize Asu. Asu, you said you have the freedom of expressing your views, your ideas. And it does not matter, it makes someone happy or unhappy. You have the right of expression. That's you speak of what you have inside your mind. Is this correct, Asu?
Yes, exactly.
Thank you, Asu.
You're welcome.
So for me, it depends on the situation, and even I like to care about others' right also. Of course, I have the right to do something, but again, if my right disturbs other person, then I have to control myself, or I like to control myself. And I think that my right disturbs other persons or interferes other people or not. Well, and then only I can speak of my ideas, or if my words, ideas, thoughts go against someone's, like my father's prestige or my teacher's prestige or other persons, then I don't like to hurt anyone. And again, I don't like to be hurt. Both I like to respect other people, and I also want to respect from other people. There's a possible. I don't like to hurt anyone, and I don't like to be hurt. This is my opinion, my theory. So anyone else?
Would anyone summarize, Ramesh? And I'd like to move us to surprises and learnings after that, to finish this 1 hour of open conversation. I'll summarize you, Ramesh. So I hear that you don't want to just have a right that might harm other people. If you want to have a rule or some law in a group, you want to have it like that. It's not just good for you, it's good for everyone. And you want to keep in mind when you want to express what is your opinion, that it might be a problem for other people. And you don't want to hurt them on purpose. You want to do your best to say things in a way that wouldn't hurt them. And you also want that for yourself. You would like people to be mindful about what would be disturbing for you.
Correct, Nelly.
Thank you. So we have about 8 minutes left, and I'm inviting the group to reflect on what we have talked today and what has happened, and say your surprises, bring it in as a surprise, a learning, a satisfaction, a dissatisfaction, a discovery, or a next move.
Hello,
Hi.
I am Gloria.
Welcome.
Yeah, for me, I gonna say something. Makes me insatisfaction because it's difficult and hard for me finding the words on the connection for explain my English. This makes me insatisfaction. But I am feel good here in this group. It is amazing group, but I learning only when I listen. When can listen everybody what say, I can learning a little bit every day, a little bit. This makes me feel better. But when have some discussion about topic I don't understand at all, in the morning when in the first Thai I participate, I feel not very well. Because it's not enough my English, my level. I think need learn more. I looking for some ways, different ways for learn English. Right now I am in the home when I am is only speak English, but for me it's easy learn when one-to-one, when conversation, when the action, what do, it is, I understand. But when I stay in the group or no face-to-face, it's very hard. This is my question. But I wanna participate every time, but makes me feel a little nervous, makes me feel when somebody asks for me when in the first time when I participate, I ask what is the question. It's not because I am out. It's because I am not very sure what is the topic talking about in this moment. Yeah, this is my situation, but I don't go out this group because it's my interest improve my English. It's I'm when I feel good in wherever I am, I continue. I never give up. I never give up the everything. But sometimes I am feel bad because thinking I am go or distraction. Yeah, it is not this, but I can't find in the words. I can't find the sentences. The other reason is I learn English only for myself. I learn English only in the internet. I never have a school. I never have a school. I come in United States every year for 2 months. But when I am in United States, I learn because every day I speak English. But when I am in Ecuador, I am from Ecuador. When in Ecuador, no use it, forget everything. Yeah.
Gloria?
Yeah.
May I work with you? So I'm hearing that it's frustrating to be here in the class and not understand everything that's happening. And you don't have, but you really you're satisfied with being in this group and learning because it's the only place you can learn English in this moment. You are not in a country where you can talk English with other people.
Yeah.
And I have just one question for you.
Okay, thank you.
And the question is, can you think of something that you could do differently in the next class to be a bit less frustrated, unsatisfied with the class? You don't have to answer that now, but you might think about it. What would make it easier for you to participate here? Maybe you can think of something.
Your question is what I participate when it's easy. How can I participate? I say you it is not easy. It is not easy how participate, but I can talking with somebody only with this short sentence, but no long long sentences. Even when I driving, I can make a sentence, but no long conversation or long a lot of sentences. I am not sure
Gloria?
what is your question.
I think it's maybe you have an idea. You could request people to make shorter sentences, and it would be easier for you to hear if people just make short sentences. And if you bring it to, if you say that in the group might be able to react to that. If you become visible in the group with what you need. And I want to end this class now, and I'm teaching another class, which is a bit different. So just want to start this new class. And the new class is about role plays. And so I'm talking to the whole group now. And Gloria, you might want to have a look and to participate in the role play class, or you can also leave at any time when you don't like it. When you think it doesn't make sense for you to be here, feel free to leave. And if you want to participate, if you're curious, and if you need some help, you just come and talk to me. Okay. And
okay. I am not sure what you say, but in my opinion, if it's possible, can separate the group, make a group for the basic English, medium level, or advanced. This is my suggestion, if it's possible, for make a group intermediate, basic, advanced. Then can I I can choose in what group can go in.
I want you to come to a room with advanced speakers, and I want you to tell them, be quiet. I'm using this group too.
Yeah. You say it's my decision. I wanna stay in this group or in another group. This is your question. I'm sorry. I am not sure what you say.
No. I want you to tell us, I don't understand. Slow down. Say it differently. I want you to work with people who speak too quickly, who say things that you don't understand. And I want you to fight, not fight, but push for making things work for you without leaving.
Also, it is not very clear. This is my frustrating.
Gloria?
This is makes me frustrated because, okay, when you say slow, I can understand. I'm sorry. Thank you for your patience. Thank you. I am very thankful for your
Would
patience.
you try to just say anything that you heard James say? Did you understand anything that James said?
No. Yeah. This is the frustration for me. I don't I know very clear what, because I am not understand very clear. Maybe if it's possible, can say again slowly.
Well,
thank you so much.
I hear you want a beginner's class. You want a class made for you.
Okay. You say I go to the beginner class, but in this group is no beginner. This group is advanced.
Yeah.
Because everybody talking like what my like when I in my language.
Oop, we lost her.
It's like that. And just coming back.
Go in. But James, it is the last one. I don't wanna mad. I don't wanna disturb or too much for us. Too much for what is the last thing what the Jim say me? I'm sorry.
I'll say it again. You want a beginner's class. You want
this is question.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think it's intermediate my level.
I agree.
Whatever.
I
it
agree.
Is beginner, it is I think okay.
We lost her again.
Okay, I'd like to move us into the role play class now. God. 999. Okay.
Okay.
My son.
I don't want to spend a lot of time. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Gloria, this is a mixed level class. And I'm teaching a mixed level class. It's for beginner students and for advanced students. And so I hope everyone finds something of value. And you can help me by saying, please explain again if something is difficult for you, to make it better for beginners. Okay, so now I'm introducing, I'm telling you.
I understand.
Thank you. So now
thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you here.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything for your help.
Okay, so I want to tell you what we are doing in the role play class. First thing, we think about a scene, like a movie, or for the role play. One person, another person, maybe a third person, maybe three person, and some place where they are, something what they do. The one person wants something from the other person, but they can't get it, something like that. So I want the group members to say what persons are in the role play. If anyone has an idea what role play we can play, please say what your idea is. What persons are in the role play? What are they doing?
This is
Go in. Sorry, I lost you. The internet is going. Okay, I think for me, I no understand at all but I continue and participate here. I appreciate every help.
Okay. So if you don't have an idea for the role play class, for the role play, just stay silent and wait. Maybe somebody else has an idea.
Okay. Anybody else? I go out. Thank you.
Liz, I think you had unmuted. Do you have an idea?
Yeah, thank you. Liz from Indonesia. I just have idea that our rule about the doctor and the patient in. That's a good one, I think. So the old man is a patient, and he has a toothache, so he go to the clinic and meet the doctor.
Okay. Would some would someone summarize what the scene that Liz is proposing?
Sounds like a dentist. Somebody has a toothache.
Yeah, a dentist, I mean.
Okay. So we need two actors at least, maybe a receptionist as well. But yeah, it's easier if we just have two people for the first role play. Who wants to play? Now the next step is we have now a scene for the role play. And now we need somebody who wants to play that role play, to make up a story and be an actor in this role play.
I want to play.
You want to play, James? And what role do you want to take?
I want to be the person with the toothache.
You are having a toothache. You're a patient. And what is your name in the role play?
Mike.
Mike. Would you put it in your name, please? And now we're looking for a doctor who wants to talk with the Mike who has a toothache. Does anyone want to try to play a doctor?
Yeah.
Razzie. Sure. So you're the doctor, and what's your name?
Sarah.
Sarah. Can you put it in your name? Dr. Sarah and Mike. Are you ready to start the role play, Rosie
Yes.
and James? I didn't hear anything from you, Rosie. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's start the first role play. Action.
Good morning. What's the matter with you?
Oh, I have a really bad toothache on my right side, on the lower side.
How long have you had a toothache?
Well, I'm embarrassed to say a very long time, about 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah. I was hoping it would go away by itself, but it hasn't.
Have you ever gone to have treated by any dentist?
No, I don't like the dentist.
Why not? Yeah, you should have a medical check as soon as you have to act.
Well, maybe you're right.
In now, do you want to have instant treatment from Georgia today?
What?
And now let me check the tooth.
Yeah, please.
Okay. And now come in and yeah, and open the mouth. I will check. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's very terrible.
Oh no, really?
Yes. And you should have a head it treat in advance.
What?
Yeah, and now I will take it, push it away, take it away.
You're taking what? Taking it away, taking my tooth out. Is that hold on. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with my tooth?
Yeah, it is terribly clean.
What?
It's
Terrible?
Yeah, terribly clean. So you need to take it and put it out. Otherwise, you can't eat anything.
And then what? You put a fake tooth in?
It's up to you.
It's up to me.
Actually.
So my choice is, let me just see if I got that straight, what my choice is. My choice is to continue being in pain, or to have it removed and put a fake tooth in.
Absolutely.
I don't have medical insurance. Is it going to be expensive?
I think it's not expensive.
Well, that's good. Okay.
It's only expensive if you want to have a full tooth.
Oh, well, if I don't have a false tooth, won't I have a hole?
And you needn't take a full tooth.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. I needn't what?
You needn't take a full tooth if you don't want.
It's not bad to have an empty hole in my mouth.
Oh, it's okay because many people live without one or two teeth.
Huh.
Because you don't want to pay more for your tooth.
Well, I didn't say that I don't want to pay. I just said I don't have insurance, and I'm asking how much does it cost? how much does it cost to have the fake tooth? You know, I teach English, so I don't make a lot of money. How much is this fake tooth? Maybe one of my students can give me one of their teeth.
I can put the tooth away for free. However, you have to pay for a false tooth, and it's varies. The price is varies.
Okay. You can't tell me how much it is until after.
It depends on the quality of the false tooth you want. It varies from to 200 to from $200 to $500.
You mean some of the teeth are bad quality?
No, it's not. The quality is good, but the time for using it is shorter than the others.
Some of them will wear out more quickly.
Absolutely.
Well, that doesn't sound good. I don't want the tooth to wear out. So let me get the good one. I'll get the good tooth that doesn't wear out.
So you will choose the best tooth or the highest price of the false tooth.
Sure, that's $500. Sure.
Excellent. So when will you want to have a false tooth?
I don't know. When do you suggest I do it?
Yeah, I think you should have it 2 weeks after I put the decayed tooth away.
Okay. Whatever you say, doctor, I trust you. Let's remove my tooth and then put in a new one 2 weeks later.
Yeah, perfect. And afterwards, I will guide you how to take care of the false tooth, so you can use it for a long time.
Oh, is there something special I need to do to the false tooth?
Yeah.
Oh, is it difficult?
No, it's very easy.
Oh, good.
Cut. Rosie, you're a good expert on tooth health.
Actually, I used to have treated by a dentist and to have for false tooth for this for it because I had an accident. I had an accident when I taught how to ride a bike. So my tooth was hurt, and I had to put it out. And afterwards, I need a false tooth for it.
This one is wrong tooth as well.
Yes. Actually, yeah, I had it for
also an accident. Yep.
For 12 years. 12 years.
Any thoughts about the role play? Anything else you'd like to say?
I'm happy with it. I think it went well. And I'm not sure what I want to say. There's something about the grammar of needn't. Needn't, you needn't do something. The grammar is fine. It's a little bit difficult to pronounce. And so I find sometimes, I don't know, it's, I'm still thinking about what I want to say about needn't, but needn't. It's such a short phrase. It's, if you mispronounce it, it's very easy to misunderstand needn't. I wouldn't use needn't continuously. Try it out. Try saying it differently also sometimes. Like what's, you know, a more expanded version of needn't would just be like, you know, it's not necessary to, or it's not mandatory, or it's not absolutely required, right? Those are phrases that you wouldn't misunderstand or wouldn't be misinterpreted very easily. But needn't is just like needn't. It's like, what? So I think when my students say needn't, I very often wonder if I know what they're talking about. And I knew what you were saying, Rosie, but sometimes I wasn't sure. That's all.
I think, and also your microphone was a bit low, Rosie. I found it difficult to hear you sometimes.
Sorry, because my voice is not normal, and I still have so my
That's
voice
better. Oh,
yeah.
That's much better.
But it's much better than last week because last week I can speak anything.
Yeah, you sound totally fine. Your voice sounds fine now, Rosie. It's not your voice. You sounded like a horse last week. Couldn't understand anything.
Okay, shall we do another role play? Suggestions for a topic, for a scene.
And I have come up an idea. Yeah, after having a false tooth, James come back home, and his family have react to his false tooth.
Who is in the family? And what's the reaction? Or yeah, well, so
I'm on board. I never say no to a role play. I think it always can be interesting for surprising reasons. So I'm on board.
So we have the patient with a pulled tooth, and we have the family of them. Who wants to be in the family?
Me, I want to be a family. I mean, Lynn.
You want to be who?
I want to be a family.
Yeah, and what family member? A kid, a parent, a spouse?
Sister, maybe. Sister.
Sister. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Any other family members? Two is enough. So, Liz, what's your name?
Maya.
Maya. And do you want me to change your name because you're on the phone, or can you do it yourself?
Yeah. I need your help to change my name, Nelly.
Mm-hmm. So let me know if that's okay. Maya, that's how you would write it?
Yeah.
Okay. So Mike and Maya, siblings, are you ready to play?
Ready.
Liz, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, let's start. Action.
Okay. Mike, is it you? I heard that you have a toothache. Have you visited the dentist today?
Yeah, I had my tooth pulled.
Oh my goodness, it must be hurt. I know you dislike to meet the dentist. So how's you feel today?
Horrible. The Novocaine is
Horrible. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit laughing at you because you told me that you hate to meet the dentist, but you must be to meet the dentist because of your teeth. And no, you're losing your teeth.
Yeah, that's true. I don't understand why you're laughing.
No, I just remember that you told me that you will never meet the dentist, even you losing all of your teeth.
It's true. I
But
don't
you
like.
must be. Mhm. That's why I'm laughing because you broke your statement.
Yes,
Am I right?
I broke down and went to the dentist after all, even though I didn't want to
So I
go.
just want to know what the dentist said to you about your teeth.
Well, first the dentist criticized me for not going to the dentist. And then she said that I could get a fake tooth if I wanted to, but that I didn't have to because many people don't get fake teeth.
I feel blessed because you hear the dentist, because I have told you many times you need to meet the dentist when the first time you have the toothache, but you never heard me. See? No, you face the problem. You need to use the fake teeth. Oh my goodness. You are not the old man, but you need to use that. I feel blessed because I don't have any toothache.
Well, good for you. It's true. I probably should have gone to the dentist sooner and suffered for a long time unnecessarily.
Yeah, because I feel upset every time I suggest you to meet the dentist, but you refuse it, and you never heard me. That's why. Just want to know.
Let's yeah, I'd like to end here and just have a look at how the role play went.
This is Rosa from Mexico. It was interesting. It was funny because sometimes your brothers or sisters laugh because something wrong is happening, because sometimes it's fun. And other things that I made that I noticed it was that James, it was on board or no?
What?
I think you say you will be on board, baby. Who's a baby. Well, I'm not sure if I understand.
I think you misunderstand what I meant by on board.
Okay.
The different meaning, right? On board means I'm ready, I'm agreeable, I will play along with this idea. That's different than on baby on board is also, we say, there's a baby in the car or on board an airplane or on boards. That's different meaning of on board. I just said I am, Rosie suggested the idea for the role play and I agreed to the idea and I wanted to participate. That's what I meant to say on board.
Okay. See, yes, I misunderstand. Thank you. That's all. Anyone else?
I think it was a very good display of a family relationship where the sister really is annoyed that her brother doesn't go to the dentist all the time, and she cares for her brother. She really suffers when she sees him not do things that are good for him and he just refuses to do those things. And then when he actually comes to harm, she's not nice to her brother at all, but she's gloating. Finally, you get what you were waiting. What the result of your bad doings. Yeah, so I think that's very true for all family members.
Yeah, not just family, but in the world, people who think, haha, I told you so, you didn't listen to me. Now I don't have any sympathy for you. I'm glad to see you suffer because I like to know that I am right.
Yeah, that's true. Unfortunately.
So, more thoughts or any ideas for a next role play?
I think we had some synchronizing problems. It's difficult. Synchronizing, you know, who speaks and who's not speaking is a little bit tricky. It's a little bit tricky. I mean, yeah. I just want to point that out. It's something we could work on, how to synchronize a little bit better so we don't step on each other's lines.
Yeah, and I interrupted. I said cut pretty early in this role play. And I think I did that because it started to be repetitive in some way, or it felt like that for me. And yeah, I've been thinking about this during the week since my last role play classes, and think it's really difficult to bring in new ideas all the time. So the story moves on. So, but it's.
I wanted to bring in new ideas. I just couldn't because the sister was interrupting me. So I went along with it.
Yeah. And that's the synchronizing again. If somebody repeats the same thing, says something, but doesn't add new information, they block the other person from adding new information. And it's not easy to bring in something new. So have some patience with yourself and maybe try to stay with the silence a bit and just with your feelings and wait what comes up for you. Maybe that's helpful. Gloria's back again. Let's see if can try to speak slower. Yeah. Ideas for the next role play.
This is me, Amat. I think I have an idea. Maybe a robbery. A robber robbing a convenience store, and and the guy at you know at front of the cashier were being you know scared at the robber there, and the robber like aiming. But you know, I mean, it's like a robbery, and then suddenly they become friends. But I don't know, story like that. And the cashier finally persuade the robber to stop robbing the cashier, something like that.
Would someone summarize Aman's idea?
A robbery with a cashier and a robber.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, robber, cashier.
Cashier.
Okay. Who would like to play this role play? Who would like to be an actor in the role play?
I would like to be the cashier. Yeah. Even though I look like a robber.
It's totally fine to play a role that isn't similar to your role in real life. You can play a man if you're a woman, or a woman if you're a man, or a child if you're an adult. Anything, and it can be very interesting. So Amans wants to play the cashier who is being robbed. Do we have anyone who wants to play the robber?
Definitely.
Okay. So
Ramesh said ready. I don't know if Ramesh, if you also wanted to play.
No, I think that was earlier.
Okay,
It was
I can
on
play.
board, but
Yeah. Sorry. Wait. There three people playing.
well, first of all, I want to say Ramesh wrote always ready when James was explaining the word on board.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's, but it's true. Usma, would you mute yourself if you're not participating in the class? Or are you trying to say something, Usma?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay. So, but we don't have to have always the same actors. I love having James as an actor because he's adding a lot of spice and good ideas to a role play. But I don't want to shut out other people. So if anyone wants to participate, just say so, and we can also have a third participant in the role play. So who wants to play in the role play? We have
Okay,
Amand.
I'm ready.
Yeah. What role do you want to play, Ramesh?
Robert.
Do you want to play the robber?
Yeah.
Okay. So Amand and Ramesh, you need your play names. What are your names for the role play?
My name will be Drake.
Okay. You want me to rename you?
Yeah, Drake. Yeah. You name me.
Okay. And Ramesh?
Yeah, I already renamed my name, John.
Okay, John.
In parentheses, yeah.
You're John the robber. And are you ready to start the role play?
Yeah.
Action.
Hello, sir. Welcome to convenience store.
Oh, I forgot his name. What's his name? I forgot his name.
Drake.
Drake?
Yeah, Drake. My name is Mr. Drake.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Gustavo. We are in a role play right now. Amand and Ramesh are playing. And yeah, just wait a moment till that scene is finished, please. Action.
Hello, welcome to the convenience store, 7-Eleven. How can I help you both? Feel free to choose whatever you want.
Thank you, Drake. I have to withdraw my $50,000 right now, and here is the check. So how fast can you do for me? Please
What?
do fast.
You want $15,000
Yeah, right now.
right now? In the cashier, there's only yes, I can. Let me check first. I'm sorry, sir. Only $500 in the cashier. But I can.
Only
I would like to give to you, but no, I would like to give to you. I'll call my boss first. Oh, he's not picking his phone up. I can't give you the money.
Oh, I'm sorry for that, but I need the money right now. Anyhow, you have to give me.
I can give you the money. I think you can have the money. I just think that you should be taking more money than $500. But the 500, but money that you want to take, $15,000 is not in the cashier.
If you don't give me, I'll call my guys and I'll shoot you. Be careful.
I'm scared, but I feel that you should take more money, but the cashier doesn't have $15,000, only 500. And yeah, I don't really scare if you bring friends or not.
So where are the members here? Only you alone here?
Yeah, I am alone here. I'm alone here.
Then please don't turn. Sit straight. And then don't move any inch. So just show me your safe. Where is the safe? Here.
Safe room is next over there, next to the inside the near the restroom there, and it's locked. I forgot the password, the locker password.
So then bring your hands back and I lock your hand and you can't shout here. If you scream, then I'll shoot right in front of your eyes.
Okay, please, sir, don't shoot at my eyes. I want to live. I want to live longer.
Due to this revolver, what happens if I fire this on your head?
What happens?
Look at this revolver.
I think I will die if you shoot at my head. But
Yes, you will be dead in a second. That's it. Move slowly and give me the key. Otherwise, I will break your safe and I will take all money and gold.
Are you alone, sir? I'm not scared at you. Unless you bring your friend in here, then I'll give you the key.
No, I'll shoot you. My friends are outside. They're just waiting. They're just taking here. Please hurry up.
Bring him in. Bring him in. I want to see your friend first. Then I'll give you the key.
Hey guys, come here. Come inside. This guy is not threatened by my revolver. Come here and drag him away. I need to take this safe. Please, guys, come inside. Aren't you scared now?
No, I'm not scared because
Still you're laughing. Hey, why are you laughing?
Your guy, he didn't hear you.
Don't show your teeth. I don't like your teeth. I'll shoot.
No, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Okay, I'll give you the money.
What?
I'll give you the key. You told me you're gonna bring a pen.
Be quick, be quick, be quick. Otherwise, I'll shoot you, and
All right.
you will go to heaven.
Bitcoin? Online
Be
currency?
quick, be quick. Not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, how about this? Okay, here, I'll give you both the key so that you can open yourself. Now go open the locker there in the restroom there. But I'm warning you, yeah, open the locker there.
Okay. So let me count the money. Only I needed 50,000, but how much money is here?
Maybe more than 50,000 there, I think.
Oh,
I don't know.
80,000.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
gold. Where's the gold?
Yeah, go there first. Go there first. Open it.
Gold,
Open it.
bracelet, everything. Please, guys, take out these
Yeah.
old ornaments and let him pull down here and lie down on the floor. And let's go out.
Let's talk about the role play.
Wait, I thought Mr. Green was playing, the character Mai. But who was the other one?
Guns in improv have a kind of bad reputation. When you take out a gun in an improv scene, usually things don't go very well. And there's a video, maybe I'll share it in Discord later, from a TV show that I like, The Office. The character is the whole idea is that the character loves to do improv, and he always uses a gun in every improv scene, no matter what's happening. And nobody wants to do any improv with him because he always takes out a gun. And I'll share that video with you of him doing improv and always taking out a gun in his scenes. And I'm not saying that this was a bad scene because of the gun, but I just thought of that. Sometimes it's like just tempting. You're doing improv and you're like, oh, is my dentistry is going to be very expensive. Well, now how expensive it is going to be. I'm going to, I'm leaving this dentist shop with the fake tooth. Nobody better say a word. I do think that this story became a little flat after that point. It became a little repetitive. I was totally enthralled. So at the moment where the robber was asking for something, and Amon's character, I thought, made so much sense. Said, look, here's the situation. I want to give you the money, but I can't. And then from there, I never saw something new. It was always, give me the money or else I'll kill you. And he said, I don't want to die. Yeah, but you might die, but I don't want to die. And it was over and over again like that. And it couldn't, it's like the story could not escape from that dilemma.
I think when Drake asked the John to bring in his accomplice, his friend, that was a little bit moving the story on, but otherwise I agree. Yeah. I like having this situation. It's interesting. A negotiation.
Yeah, for me, yeah, I was trying to, say no at everything that the robber said, but and then I lost what I wanted to do after that. But yeah, it was a good scene, but I didn't know what to do after that. Like Mr. Green had said, he kept repeating back. Yeah, and I'm also confused. I thought Ramesh characters was gonna bring Mr. Green in, and I saw someone other person voice. I don't know who that is, but and then I just you know what, just go ahead and play, you know, just go on, continue playing in the scene, you know, even though I don't know who's that. I don't know who's that person, the one that Ramesh we're calling. I thought it was gonna be Mr. Green, but Mr. Green is like, I don't know, and kept quiet, and yeah, but yeah, it was a fun scene, but keep repeating.
It wasn't agreed upon that somebody else would join. I think Gustavo, was it you who were joining the robber?
Sorry,
Hi.
could you repeat? Yes, I'm here. I'm sorry.
Hello. I think you have joined the role play. Is that right?
Wrong place?
The role play.
Oh, role play?
Did you speak when Amans and Ramesh were playing a scene?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't understand your point. I'm so sorry.
No problem. Maybe
could
it was just a misunderstanding.
No, okay. Could you repeat?
We just have about 3 minutes left.
Yes.
I'll try to help you understand what's happening, but I just would like to finish this class in some way. So this was a role play class. And role play, yeah. We were doing like in a theater. We were playing short scenes with actors. First we say what is the scene, and then some actors play the scene. And we have done some of them, and the last one was a robbery where John, played by Ramesh, was robbing a convenience store run with where Drake was working.
Yeah, thank you.
And yeah, so any last thoughts, surprises, and learnings about this class? Anything you'd like to say, anyone? Surprises, learnings, satisfactions, dissatisfactions, discoveries, or next moves?
Oh, great. Oh, I'm here now. I just joined later. I'm sorry. And I'm here like a listener. And I have to thank you for everything. And I keep as a listener. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you, Nelly. Thank you.
Satisfaction. I love role plays. I really just want to do more role plays. Role play. I'm glad we have this class.
James, I need to thank you for this meeting, for this group. My English is improving a lot. My listening skill, you know, yeah. I have no time enough during the week, but on the weekends, I can participate in this amazing group. Thanks so much, teacher James.
You're welcome, Gustavo.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'd just like to say that we have one more class scheduled for today, which is about to start. We need to set it's in the WhatsApp mixed levels classroom. And the settings need to be changed such that everyone can talk there.
Thank you for reminding me. I could put it in the Zoom chat.
Mm-hmm.
It'll take, but it's going to take a few minutes for me to get it. Because it takes a few minutes for me to open WhatsApp for some reason.
Yeah, it's slow for me too. And how can you change that everyone can write? Is it already?
Well, that's quick. I can do that.
Yeah, because Mohammed should start or can start now.
Well, he's an admin, so he can start at any time. But yes, it's changed.
Thank you. Yeah, it's so if people from this classroom want to go to WhatsApp and join this group, or if you're already there, just open WhatsApp and then you can participate in one more class for today.
Yes, I'm trying to join the WhatsApp group, but it's full. And yes, I cannot.
It's not full. I don't know what WhatsApp group you're trying to join. I will put the link here.
Oh my God.
We have a couple of groups.
Yes, yes. I sent you a message a long time ago, James, but I don't know if you read my message. I'm sorry. I would like to join in a WhatsApp group as well.
Here's what I'm going to do, Nelly. I'm going to put the link to the WhatsApp group in Discord. Well, I guess I can just do that. But anyway, yeah, hold on a second.
I can pick it up from there if you put it in announcements.
Yeah.
Could you put in the chat, please?
Working on
we
it.
we will put it in the chat.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
It will be a pleasure to me to be a part of you guys. Thank you.
Okay. So it's in announcements in Discord now, and now we're going to put it from announcements in Discord into Zoom.
I have already put it there.
Great.
I hope I got it all of it. Yeah. So if you want to participate and join in teacher Mohammed Usama's class, just click on the link in the chat on Zoom. Then you can join that group, and it's for another hour class there. Okay. Thanks for participating, and was fun to teach today. Hope to see you again next week. Hi, bye. Hi,
Thank
and bye,
you so
Gloria.
much.
I'm sorry, 1 second. 1 second, James. I have a question. Hello?
Hello.
James, I have a question. I was thinking if it is possible, I wanna find in this group somebody speak Spanish for looking a partner, for understand if for improve my English. If it's possible, you can help me looking at somebody from Latin America. Can you do that for me?
No, I wouldn't do that for a number of reasons. If you want to talk more about that, would you come into Discord and talk about it in Discord? Are you in Discord? I know you asked at the end of class as if I must say yes, but I'm not sure exactly what you want, but I think what you want is a language partner.
Yeah, but this language partner, to me, it was better. It speak Spanish to my language. Sometimes when no understand, they are all in English. Talking in my language.
Yeah, sure. So Discord link is in Zoom. If you join Discord, we can talk about it more there.
Yeah, and I want to end this class now. Please copy the links or click on both the links if you like. But I want to end the class now. Thanks, everyone.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.